Top of the morning, everyone. It is November the 11th as Bill sees it reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict. You know. Let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. Thank you. Vision beyond today. Vision is, I think, the ability to make good estimates, both for the immediate and for a more distant future. Some might feel this sort of striving to be hearsay against one day at a time, but that valuable principle really refers to our mental and emotional lives and means chiefly that we are not foolishly to repine over the past nor wishfully to daydream about the future. As individuals and as a fellowship, we shall surely suffer if we cast the whole job of planning for tomorrow onto a fatuous idea of providence. God's real providence has endowed us human beings with a considerable capacity for for foresight. And he evidently expects us to use it. Of course, we shall often miscalculate the future in whole or in part, but that is better than to refuse to think at all. Amen. You know, when I was out there drinking and drugging, I didn't think at all. I didn't plan for the future. All I planned for was when I was going to have that next drink or drug. I was just floating through life, really, and there was no plans. You know, I was just living paycheck to paycheck, and that's what I did. Here recently, and it is one day at a time, I have to stay in the present for sure when it talks about emotionally, I believe, up here. Mentally and emotionally. You do have to stay in the present, but you can plan for the future responsibly. And that's something I'm doing for the very first time in my life. And it feels good, you know, because you set that goal and you achieve it. And it's a sense of accountability. It's a good feeling that you set a goal and you completed it. You know, I always tell people that I'm a dreamer. I've been a dreamer all my life. And I always set that bar up here, and the goals I set there were unattainable. I couldn't reach them. You know, it's like having that ladder there on the first rung. You could reach it and step on it and go one at a time. Well, my first ladder, I'm kind of tall, but it was way out of reach. Now that I've seen the light, God's brought me to Him, and I can set these goals, and they are attainable, and it's a great feeling. You know, it's all the glory is to God. He's working in my life. He's transforming me day in and day out. As long as I keep going to Him, He keeps proving to me that blessings, and I don't do it for that. I do it to stay sober and just doing the right thing. That's what it's all about, is love. You know, all I want to do is give back love and a little bit of wisdom that I do have, and maybe hopefully help somebody one day. I don't need any credit at all. I just want to share. You know, whether people take it, it's a mere suggestion. It really is. And what works for me may not work for somebody else. But it's nice to have the mere suggestions out there. It's like it's a basis to start from, and maybe if somebody reads it or hears it or talks to somebody about it, they might, something might sink in, you know. So the vision beyond today is more grand than it's ever been. So I love y'all very much. I hope y'all have a safe and blessed day. Peace.